Jason, can you give me a quick rundown of the overall pattern that you used this week?
Started on a deep hole with minnow and ran boat docks the rest of the day, and it wasn't fun fishing. I mean, the morning, the mornings were fun. The first two, I'd catch a bunch, but this morning it was just an exhausting day. I mean, I don't know. There's just something. I told Jake several times today. I was like, dude, I'm one bite. I just need one bite, and I'd get a bite. I just need one more bite. I don't know. There's just something in me that just told me just to keep doing it. I mean, I was going to do it anyway, but I just had confidence today. Even though I was running around crazy, I still had confidence.
Can you give me a breakdown of the baits that you were using? I mean, you've been with Practical a long time. Just give me a breakdown.
Yeah, so it's a prototype. We call it FF sonar minnow, forward-facing sonar minnow. And it's in the prototype stage. It's not going to come out next week, I can promise you that. 3/16 ounce head and War Eagle 5/8 jig jig with a Yum 2.75 crotch jump. Only two baits I caught a fish on this week.
You said you were scattered pretty much throughout the week. Were you scattered today? You had a hard time focusing?
No, today my jig was landing where it needed to land. I mean, I don't know what I could just tell at first. I was like, we're good. I mean, I hit a few docks, but when you make 4,000 pitches in a day.
The world's dominated by forward-facing sonar. At the end of the day, you went back to
old school jig.
So talk about that.
It's from growing up on Grand Lake, and it kind of happens the same way. They get on these docks, where you could pull up there and you could see the bottom around. You wouldn't think, and what they do is they get and lay right underneath that float, and you want to touch it, like right next to that float, because they're sitting there. They don't see it coming. They get it.
So why didn't you try to expand more on the forward-facing sonar bite? Was that a comfort thing for you?
Yeah, like I didn't think I could win, and I came here. I mean, I got hundreds of those baits out there because I was wanting it to be cold. Whenever the forecast, it was going to be cold, and then it started warming up, and that's the only reason I didn't spend a lot of time out deep. And I'd pull into a place and I'd catch a 2-pounder. Well, this place I caught a couple of good ones and I saw a bunch. So I just thought, all right, I'll start there. Maybe I can catch a good one, but I should catch a limit. And then the dock deal wasn't rocking until the afternoon anyway. Well, I'll have me some fish in there. If I get a couple of 5-pounders, I'll be where I need to be. So it just worked out.
You mentioned several times, you said I can use any equipment I want in this industry. You've always chosen to tow the Toyota. Why is it?
Because they pay me to do good.
Bonus bucks?
Yeah, and because I can hook up my tractor, I can hook up my, whatever boat I got, the Express, and I don't even know what's back there. And I'm a big guy, and it rides comfortable. It takes my whole family everywhere. I could, if people knew what I carried in that truck, you could live, 3 families could live out of that truck. That's just it, and it's just comfortable. Tow's good. Most of all, I get paid.
Do you feel like finished business at this point after the last time you were here in a classic?
Yeah, I'm done.
No, you're not. I know you better than that.
I might be.
You're like Brady.
No. Yeah, I got no more. I know that the biggest, one thing is I'm in the classic next year, and I can just go fishing.
Do I smell an Angler of the Year hunt?
No, I started off not so good. I'm gonna have to smoke them the next few, but it's just glad. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about you led those two, and you lost it. And by God, today at 11 o'clock, it was going through my mind. But it only happened once or twice. You can ask Jake, didn't? We just slow and steady.
Thanks, dude.
Yep.